All right, so today we got the first official confirmation that we're going to be getting a new festival freebie banner coming soon for the entire JP anniversary. A very, very big time for Grand Cross entirely. Yes, anniversary is up and coming, and again, this is a very, very major one, so make sure to obviously be ready for that. But yes, we do have some information here regarding, again, what we're going to be getting. I'm going to talk about exactly what it looks like, basically what it was last year and such, and what it will look like probably this year, and then also the confirmation besides that. So, new to the channel, like and subscribe. It does help out a ton. Appreciate the support. Let's hop into things here, and let's talk about everything. Here we go. So officially published over here on the, obviously official, Grand Cross forum, they put this notice out over here, the 70S Legendary Rush Draw event ending period. We would like to inform everyone that the current ongoing 70S Legendary Rush Draw will end after 5/14. Update maintenance. Please note that the draw event will end regardless of the amount of time left on the draw and accumulated loyalty reset. Over here, 70S Legendary Rush Draw ending period. Again, during the 5/14 update maintenance, and then 70S Legendary Rush Draw ending event over there again. We will do our best to provide you with a better gaming experience. So, pretty much, what does this mean and exactly what is this? So if you have been a part of this game for a bit now, you definitely know what Legendary Rush Draw is. Just by hearing that phrase, you know what it is. For those that don't know what this is, pretty much starting 2 years ago, they officially started a system called the Starter Rush Draw. The Starter Rush Draw was what it was called. They later updated it to the Legendary Rush Draw because the Legendary Rush Draw was adding new things that were much better to the game and a much better variety pool. Basically speaking, this is the freebie banner that they always run every year when it comes to this update being the JP anniversary. It looks like now that this notice has come through, it confirms you're going to be getting another one, like they did the 2 years prior. That entire process will be happening. I'm going to show you what it looked like 2 years ago, and then I'll show it to you what it looked like basically recently. This is exactly how it looked. So this was the first year when they ran it. Pretty much, it wasn't a good banner, but that many years ago, it was a pretty good banner. Unironically, you got a chance to pick up Escanor. You got a chance to pick up Elizabeth. You had over here at 450, so this is for free, right? You get 400, I think 20 summons for free. After that, you can consider putting gems in if you want to. Basically, the second one just costs you 1 multi, and you get this over here. So basically, these two, I'm going to consider them free. The only one that's not free is the last part, which considers like you putting in 150 gems. But last year, it was worth it, unironically. It was actually a good banner. So for those that needed it, it was perfect. Again, this was a while ago. The one after that was this over here, where they swapped some of the picks. Basically speaking, they swapped, so they put, instead of Ellie, they put King, because he was like harder to get back then. They then put Gother with Bon instead of Zeldris. And then they put Margaret over there, because again, she was a newer unit, so. This was also not that bad. At this point, it was still pretty crappy. And this is why they definitely changed it and shifted it to a better format. And last year was actually very, very good. Last year's legendary, yes, legendary Rush Draw contained what? Take a look. It contained this over here. So yes, over here it contained the, what is it? So starting, so this was for free, completely for free. It was Melly and Ellie over there. Pretty much two, now officially dark and light units, right? Pretty much back then when they did it originally, it was just like regular festivals. Then last year they finally introduced light and dark festivals becoming for free. Over here, light Escanor, and then over here, just regular Merlin. But then over here, these were pretty fresh units per se. They did launch Margaret, and they did launch Meliodas, so not a bad banner. Last year was very good, and I'm guessing this year will be also very good. I'm guessing like if they were to do this one, I'm very curious on what they would put here. But last time they went up to like the release of basically Merlin, so if we were to work our way back, we can kind of guess who they're going for here. So this was Merlin Infinity, July 11, 2024. That's when, so that's not even it actually. Go back before that. No. So where they went was, Elad over here, Albedo. So around here is where they started, or they ended basically, right? Ludociel Margaret was over here as a limited draw, Demon King. So who would be the free units this year? I'm kind of curious, but I will give you my current bets. I think that they're gonna maybe give Arthur for free, potentially. Maybe Chaos Arthur, not obviously Freebie Arthur, but Chaos Arthur maybe. I think that like that's where they'll stop. I don't think they're gonna go anything past that. I will definitely expect to see LRs for free this time, so there's that. They could also just cop out, say, hey, Mael's for free, Demon King is for free, and other light and dark units that, again, we didn't get just yet. I could see Hell being there for free, so maybe that's, again, a decent pickup for you. Elizabeth Queen, I could definitely see that happening. I would not at all see the newest Meliodas at all, so that's definitely not there. You could see Demon King UR Meliodas, that definitely you could see. Because again, the first UR festival was Arthur. It's a JP anniversary. I genuinely think that they might give away a free Arthur because he is the first UR festival, right, per se. I'm not going to count Meliodas because they've already kind of given this, yeah, like they won't. Let's say Arthur, okay? Arthur. So I think they might go for that and kind of release that as the free unit or such because, again, they still haven't done URs. They've already given away a bunch of free Light and Darks. We've already gone past that where a Light and Dark isn't really good anymore. Demon King was there. Mael was there. There were so many good Light and Darks they've already given away. So they got to start getting into that point of giving away, kind of UR festival. And it's already been more than a year. I think that it's definitely a decent time to start doing that. And these JP anniversaries usually have the better rewards. So if they were ever to do it, it's going to be here. If they're not doing it here, don't expect a free UR festival unit until the end of the year. That's pretty much the next big festival, being the November festival or again the December festival. That's when you can expect then a UR freebie. So for now, expect at least again a decent one. Definitely speaking, if they did what they did last year, expect maybe a LR character. In this case, again, we have two recently released LR characters that still some of them aren't really that good, but we'll see. So. Up and coming, 154 free draws, festival freebie banner basically is releasing over here. You get about 420 free pulls into the banner, which basically gets you this with 30 gems. And this over here, if you pay the extra gems, you get this too. But it depends, right? Again, it's a pick. You can pick whatever unit you want. So there is a lot of potential for this year to be a good one. But again, years prior weren't that great. At the time, they're good. At the time, they're unironically good. But beyond that, looking back at it 1 year now, you've seen how much the game has changed. We now have UR festivals, and those are more important to us. We now have much more LR characters, and those are more important to us. So it's just a very, very different time frame. But given this notice over here, it's officially ending. If you are a new player and you just joined the game, rip to you. But make sure you finish the banner ASAP because you have 14 days only until this point, basically. Which actually, does that confirm the Fez is... Wait a minute. So that might actually confirm the Fez isn't so we're not that could confirm that the Fez isn't delayed this time. So they could not they could just ignore the Stella banner and just release the Fez. So we'll see as we get closer, but that could indicate that. So do what you will with that information. But pretty much we'll have to go through now week basically part 2 of the collaboration should be some sort of throwaway character, and then after that is the pre-ANNI. So again, this update over here is pre-ANNI. Pretty much on 5.14, a new one kicks up. And when the new one kicks up, that's the entire process from then on onwards until anniversary, until 3 weeks, until you finish the banner, and then until next year when it leaves again, and then it restarts the entire process. So that's there. All right, 5.14, pre-ANNI update is coming soon. Be ready for it, all right? Take care, have fun. It's been it for me, and yeah, that confirms everything now. So I just realized it confirms everything, basically. Pre-ANNI update. Get ready, 5.14. Get excited. Take care. Have fun.